In the backwoods of the Ozarks, folks don't call Elias a grave robber. They call him a ground reader. Before Elias agrees to relocate a coffin, he has a grim ritual. He digs his fingers into the topsoil, pulls out a clod of red clay, and presses it against his tongue. If the dirt tastes like iron, the soul is at rest. But if it tastes like sulfur and scorched copper, it means the ground has rejected whoever is sleeping down there. One Human Tuesday, Elias was called out to a patch of woods that felt wrong the second he stepped off his truck. He took his sample, but the moment the dirt touched his tongue, his stomach did a somersault. It didn't taste like metal. It tasted like rotting meat and stagnant swamp water. He looked at the grave. There was no headstone, just a jagged piece of lightning-struck oak shoved into the earth. No name, no dates, just a feeling of pure malice radiating from the soil. To make matters worse, the woods were unnaturally quiet. Except for a dozen coyotes sitting at the edge of the clearing, watching him with eyes that looked a little too human. Elias packed his kit. Not a chance, he told the client. A man in a suit that cost more than Elias's house. This ground is sour. Whatever's down there wants to stay hidden. The client didn't flinch. He pulled out a briefcase and clicked it open. Inside was $50,000 in cold, hard cash. Triple the usual rate, and enough for Elias to finally retire to the coast. Greed is a hell of a drug. Elias sighed, took a hit of his cigarette, and told his crew to get the equipment. The ritual had to be precise to keep the bad juju at bay. Elias had 5 men born in the dead of winter start the dig. For every foot of earth they cleared, Elias poured a circle of rock salt around the perimeter and broke a bottle of cheap bourbon over the hole, an offering to keep the shadows hungry for spirits instead of men. After hours of grueling work in the heat, the shovels hit something that didn't sound like wood. They cleared the debris to find a casket made entirely of cast iron, welded shut from the outside. This wasn't a burial.